Imagine scrolling through your social media feed and seeing a message from a friend or a page you follow urging you to click a link or invest in a can't-miss opportunity. Excited, you tap it, thinking it's safe. Hours later, your account is hacked, your money is gone, or your personal information is stolen. These scams aren't random. They're carefully designed to exploit trust, familiarity, and impulse. Social media scammers are evolving faster than most people realize, and anyone who interacts online is a potential target. One careless click can cost you more than you ever imagined. Welcome back to Trust Armor, the channel dedicated to protecting your money, identity, and peace of mind. Today, we're diving into a growing threat that touches nearly everyone online: social media scams. These aren't just annoying spam, they're sophisticated schemes designed to steal your money, divide personal information, and even your identity. From fake profiles and phishing links to fraudulent giveaways, investment traps, and impersonation scams, criminals are finding new ways to exploit trust on platforms you use every day. Millions of people across the US, UK, and Canada are falling victim each year, losing hard-earned money and sensitive data. The good news? Awareness is your first and most effective line of defense. By learning the signs and understanding how these scams operate, you can interact online safely and protect yourself, your accounts, and your finances from becoming the next target. Social media scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, exploiting the very platforms we use daily to connect, shop, and share. Scammers understand that trust is built into social networks. People assume messages from friends, verified accounts, or familiar brands are safe. This is where the danger lies. One common tactic is phishing links. A scammer sends a message or comment containing a link that looks legitimate. Clicking it can steal login credentials, personal information, or even install malware on your device. These links are often disguised as exclusive offers, event invitations, or urgent alerts. Another method is fake giveaways or sweepstakes. Scammers promise prizes or free products, asking you to click links, provide personal details, or even make a processing payment. Once your info is submitted, either nothing is delivered or your accounts are compromised. Fraudulent investment opportunities are also on the rise. Promises of high returns with minimal risk lure unsuspecting users into transferring money to scam wallets or accounts. Finally, scammers often impersonate friends, celebrities, or brands to gain trust quickly. These accounts appear real and even interact with your friends, making it easier to convince you to send money, share sensitive information, or click dangerous links. What looks like a normal message or post could be a trap. Social media convenience is exactly what scammers exploit. Understanding these tactics is essential. Awareness and caution are the first steps in protecting yourself. Always verify accounts, links, and offers before engaging. Trust is earned, even online. In the US, a social media user saw a post promising free concert tickets. Excited, they clicked the link without thinking, and within minutes, malware had compromised their login credentials. By the next day, their email and social accounts were being used to send similar scams to friends. Meanwhile, in Canada, a young professional received a direct message from what appeared to be a friend's account, promoting a limited-time crypto giveaway. Trusting the message, they sent $500, only to realize hours later that the account had been hacked and the money was gone. These incidents highlight a common pattern. Scammers exploit familiarity and urgency to bypass caution. Whether it's a friend's compromised account or a post that looks like a legitimate promotion, the goal is the same: steal money, data, or personal information before victims have time to think. These aren't isolated incidents. Scammers target trust and familiarity. If it feels too good to be true, or if someone pressures you to act immediately, pause and verify before clicking or sending money. When it comes to social media scams, the warning signs are always there, but most people miss them because everything looks casual and familiar. One of the biggest red flags is receiving a message from a friend asking you to click a link, vote for them in a contest, or send money urgently. If the tone feels unusual or the request feels rushed, that's a sign their account may have been compromised. You should also be cautious with offers that seem too good to be true. Free concert tickets, miracle investment opportunities, guaranteed profits, or act now giveaways are classic bait. Scammers know that excitement shuts down caution, so they design offers that trigger instant curiosity or urgency. Another major warning sign is when someone asks for personal information or login credentials. No real organization, influencer, or brand on social media needs your password to verify anything. If someone asks you for it, even casually, that's a scam. Be careful with links too. Unverified links, shortened URLs, or links sent via DM can redirect you to fake login pages or malware sites. Hovering over a link or expanding it can help, but the safest option is to avoid clicking anything from a source you're unsure about. Also, watch out for impersonated profiles. Scammers often copy celebrity pages, business accounts, or even your own friends. Sometimes the difference is tiny. One extra letter, a swapped character, or a slightly different profile photo. If something feels off, it probably is. If it pressures, entices, or asks for sensitive info, pause. That's exactly what scammers rely on. Slowing down and verifying can save your account, your identity, and your wallet. Protecting yourself from social media scams isn't about fear. It's about building smart habits that keep you one step ahead. One of the most important protective steps is to verify links and profiles before you interact with them. If a friend sends you a link that doesn't feel like them, reach out through another channel and ask if they actually sent it. If a page is offering giveaways, promotions, or investment opportunities, check the verification badge, follower count, posting history, and username spelling. Scammers rely on quick clicks, so slowing down instantly increases your safety. Another crucial step is enabling two-factor authentication on every social media platform. Even if a scammer gets your password, 2FA blocks them from accessing your account. Use authentication apps rather than SMS whenever possible, because SMS codes can be intercepted or spoofed. Think of 2FA as your digital seatbelt, simple but life-saving. You should also avoid downloading files, apps, or software from untrusted sources. Many scams involve sending PDFs, APK files, or documents that install malware or steal login details. If you didn't request the file, don't open it. Real companies don't send random attachments through social media. Another powerful protective step is educating your family and friends about how these scams work. Many victims fall simply because no one warned them. Talk to your younger siblings, parents, and even coworkers about phishing DMs, hacked accounts, and impersonation schemes. One short conversation can prevent thousands of dollars in losses. Finally, make it a habit to monitor your accounts for unusual activity. Check your login history, connected devices, and third-party app permissions. Sometimes scammers gain access quietly and observe before they strike. Catching early signs, strange messages sent from your account, posts you didn't create, logins from unfamiliar locations, allows you to act before real damage happens. If something goes wrong, act immediately. Change your password, enable 2FA, and notify the platform to lock your account. Quick action drastically minimizes the harm. Your social media habits can be safe, but vigilance is your shield. The platforms may not protect you, but your awareness always can. If you've already interacted with a suspicious link or message on social media, don't panic, but act immediately. Speed is your greatest weapon against further damage. The very first step is to change your passwords right away. Update the password for the affected platform, then update any other accounts that use the same or similar passwords. Scammers often try logging into multiple platforms once they gain access to one, so tightening your security fast can cut off their path. If you suspect any financial information may have been compromised, such as your banking app login, stored card details, or payment information, contact your bank or payment provider immediately. Ask them to freeze your account temporarily, monitor for fraudulent charges, or issue a new card if needed. Early intervention prevents losses that could escalate within minutes. Next, report the scam to the appropriate authorities. In the US, file a report with the FTC and the Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3. In the UK, reach out to Action Fraud, the National Fraud Reporting Service. And in Canada, contact the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre to document what happened. Reporting does more than protect you. It helps authorities identify patterns and shut down larger networks targeting thousands of people. You should also notify the social media platform where the scam occurred. Most platforms have tools to secure hacked accounts, review suspicious activity, or block impersonators. The faster you report it, the faster they can prevent further misuse of your account. Finally, monitor your accounts for follow-up attempts. Scammers often come back pretending to be support teams, recovery agents, or even friends trying to help you fix the problem. Stay alert. Once your account has been targeted, you're more likely to be targeted again. Quick action stops further loss. At the end of the day, social media isn't the enemy. Misplaced trust is. Scammers thrive because they understand human behavior. They know people trust familiar faces, respond quickly to opportunities, and rarely slow down to verify. That's why their tactics work. But once you recognize how these schemes operate, the power shifts back to you. Every scam leaves clues: unusual messages, urgent requests, unfamiliar links, offers that seem too good to be true, or accounts that don't behave like the real person. When you learn to spot these signs, you build an inner alarm system that activates before danger hits. Protection is not complicated, it's consistent. Verify before you click. Slow down before you act. Strengthen your login security. Stay informed, and help your family and friends stay informed too. Your online life can be safe. Your money and data can remain protected. Remember, awareness is your greatest defense. You are not powerless in this digital world. Every time you pause before clicking a link, question an unexpected message, or verify a profile, you are building a shield that scammers cannot penetrate. Safety online is not about fear. It's about awareness, confidence, and control, and you already have what it takes. This journey isn't just about avoiding loss, it's about owning your digital space with wisdom. The more informed you are, the stronger you become. And the stronger you become, the harder it is for anyone to manipulate or deceive you. At TrustArmor, our mission is simple: to empower you to stay one step ahead. We provide the tools, knowledge, and clarity you need so that your online experience remains safe, enjoyable, and fully in your control. Walk forward confidently. You are protected, equipped, and empowered. Your vigilance is your victory. Before you go, make sure you stay connected to the protection and insights we share here on TrustArmor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode that could safeguard your money, identity, and peace of mind. If this video opened your eyes to the tactics scammers use, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, family, and anyone you care about. One shared video could be the reason someone avoids a devastating financial or personal loss. And now we want to hear from you. Have you ever encountered a social media scam? Drop your experience in the comments below. Your story can warn, educate, and empower thousands of people who might be facing the same threat right now.